Every day, founders, investors, leaders like you wake up with that gnawing feeling. Something's off. You push harder, grind longer, but it's never quite enough. Markets shift, competitors close in, your vision grows bigger, but the system seems built to slow you down. You're drowning in complexity, buried under noise, surrounded by voices that preach, play it safe, follow the norms, stay comfortable. But inside you, there's fire, a fire that refuses to be tamed. You didn't get into this game to settle or to be boxed in by someone else's rules. You're here to break barriers, to reshape the future. So why does the world feel like it's working against you? This is the brutal truth. Most people misunderstand what drives real growth. Not just business growth, but growth that transforms economies, powers innovation, sparks revolutions even. It's not the fancy PowerPoints, the polished speeches, or the endless streams of data. Those are distractions. The real engine behind true, unstoppable growth is capitalism. But here's the kicker. Capitalism today is a riddle wrapped in contradictions, a beast no one fully deciphers. Everyone talks about capitalism as if it's a given, an old story, but they don't see how wild, how raw, how brutally honest it really is. That's because capitalism isn't just a system, it's the pulse of creation itself. The relentless dance of individual will, exchange, risk, and reward. It's the engine that grants freedom to the few who dare, and in doing so, lifts us all. So what's the real problem? It's simple. Most people are trapped in illusions. They think capitalism means greed unchecked, inequality fixed, or profits at any cost. But they miss the deeper truth. Capitalism is an ecosystem for growth because it respects the individual's power, the power to innovate, to challenge, to create something radical. Yet the very system set up to unleash this power has become tangled in rules, regulations, and fear. The edge, the place where true progress lives, is ignored or suppressed. Comfort zones become cages and mediocrity is rewarded while brilliance is shunned. When that happens, the system stops growing. It stagnates. And so do we. But here's the brutal embrace. You don't need to wait for the system to fix itself because it won't. History doesn't move from the middle out. It moves from the edges. It moves from the boundary breakers, the outliers, the founders who refuse to bow to convention. This is where your power lives. Capitalism, in its pure form, is a vessel designed to carry those edges, to fuel the relentless becoming of the individual, not the masses, not the crowd, not the status quo, individuals willing to burn everything down and create anew. You carry that flame. Yes, you. You're done playing by borrowed rulebooks, done hoping for permission. You crave more freedom, more impact, more control over your reality. And that craving is your greatest asset. It's literally what capitalism was made for. To turn that hunger into innovation, into movement, into wealth. Not just money, but the kind that circles back into society and sparks progress again. But this only happens when you stop letting the system tell you how to play. True capitalism is not about fitting in. It's about standing out, about rejecting comfort and consensus, about owning your sovereignty. Here's a secret few dare to say. Your will is your most dangerous weapon. In capitalism, power doesn't come from titles, connections, or even capital. It's born from your relentless will to refuse limits, to break old assumptions, to question every truth you've been sold. Question everything, including the idea that capitalism is broken or corrupted. Capitalism itself is not broken. People who run it by archaic rules are the ones stuck in place. When you learn to wield the system rather than be wielded by it, you become a force no one can stop. Because capitalism rewards those who dare, rewards those who create value in chaos. But how do you harness it? How do you ensure you're not just another cog? Start by unlearning everything that's been drilled into you about play it safe. Dust off your vision and build it with ruthless clarity. Pick your battles, pick your partners, pick your investments with surgical precision. Don't scatter your energy chasing every trend or validation. Align yourself with those few who burn as brightly as you do. Founders who don't settle, investors who see beyond spreadsheets, leaders who build ecosystems rather than empires. This isn't about scaling noise or chasing applause. It's about casting sunlight on the core of your mission, your essence. Amplify what makes you unique, what makes your idea deadly real. And patience. This might sting, but patience is your secret weapon. Growth that lasts is not overnight. It's the long game. You're not in this for quick wins that vanish when the market shifts. You're here to build legacies, to shape futures. So stack your moments, stack your moves like bricks in a fortress, knowing that eternity favors the patient who never loses the fire inside. Most of all, remember this. The freedom capitalism offers is real, but it's not comfortable. It won't hand you easy answers or flat promises. It will test your limits, force you to confront your deepest fears. It's supposed to be this way. True freedom means breaking your own chains, shattering illusions, diving into uncertainty, and coming out stronger. If you want easy, you're in the wrong game. But if you want transformation, if you want a growth engine so fierce it can reshape nations, economies, and lives, then capitalism is the raw fire you've been waiting for. The world isn't set up for the exceptional. It wasn't ever designed to be. But here's the power you hold. The ability to build a new ecosystem. One where the rare find each other and create something unstoppable together. Not a herd, but a network of individuals who honor difference, forge strength from contrast, and amplify one another's brilliance. This is more than strategy. It's survival. It's how the greatest founders and investors break free from mediocrity and create legacies that echo through time. Look around. This is your call. Do you want to keep playing in a broken system, or do you want to become the breakthrough that rewrites it? Do you want to hide behind rules, or do you want to hold the weapon of will that sets the world on fire? The choice is clear, but it's not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who burn. For those who know the pain of being misaligned, misunderstood, isolated, and refuse to be broken. For those who feel the unbearable tension inside that says there must be more. Because here's the truth that no one will ever hand you. Capitalism is not just the ultimate growth engine. It's the engine of your liberation. It's the engine of the future only those willing to suffer, defy, and build from the edge can ignite. It demands everything, but it returns even more. Not just wealth, but freedom. Power over your life, and the chance to shape reality itself. So right now, right here, this is where silence breaks. This is where everything changes. Embrace the fire. Own your will. Align with the few who are ready to burn as you do. Question everything relentlessly. Build patiently with ruthless precision. Break free from illusions. And in doing so, fuel a future so powerful that the world will have no choice but to follow. Capitalism isn't just a system. It's the ultimate battleground for your becoming. And the prize? Real power, real growth, real freedom. The kind that doesn't just change your life, but changes everything. Don't stop. Don't blink. This journey starts now, and nothing will ever be the same again.